Welcome to my channel.
And this is English Podcast Station.
You're here because you want to get smart fast.
That's the idea.
Today, we're tackling something really practical. Job interviews in English.
Yeah, and this is especially for you if English isn't your first language.
Right. We know you're keen to learn, maybe feeling a bit, unsure.
Totally understandable.
So we've boiled down exactly what you need to know to feel more confident, sort of a shortcut.
Exactly. And we've done a deep dive into a really great resource for this. It's the IELTS podcast, Attending a Job Interview.
Ah, the one by James and Erica from the English Podcast Station.
That's the one. What's brilliant about it, especially if you're still building your English, is how clearly they speak.
Slowly and clearly, yeah. Perfect for really grasping the basics.
Mm-hmm.
So our mission today is basically to walk you through the key bits of an English job interview using their advice.
Giving you that quick path to feeling prepared without, drowning in info.
Exactly. So let's start right at the beginning. What is a job interview in this context? How did James and Erica see it?
Well, they keep it simple. It's a meeting, right? The company wants to see if you can actually do the job.
Okay, skills check.
And if you're the right kind of person for their team,
Right.
the right fit.
Right.
But it's also your chance to show them, yes, I am that person. I can do this.
Okay, so it's definitely a two-way street. Learning and making an impression. So you've got the interview. What's step one?
Making a good first impression. Sounds simple, maybe.
Maybe, but it's huge, right?
James and Erica really stress this. That first feeling someone gets when they meet you, it just sets the whole tone.
Yeah, you only get one shot at it. So for someone learning English, what are their key tips? They have 3 simple ones, I think.
Yeah, 3 really core things. Be on time.
Crucial.
Dress nicely. Appropriately for the job,
Makes sense.
And be polite and friendly. Smile.
And these aren't just about being nice, are they? There's a reason behind them.
Absolutely. Being on time. That shows you're reliable, you respect their time.
Okay.
Dressing well shows you're taking it seriously, you care, and politeness, friendliness. Well, it's just you'll be good to work with. A positive person.
So all these little things help show the company you're capable and you'll fit in well.
Exactly. It builds that picture.
Okay, so you're there, you're on time, looking sharp, being friendly, you sit down, and then often comes that big question. Tell me about yourself.
Ah, yes. James and Erica flagged this one. It's super common, but it can feel really hard to answer.
It feels so broad, doesn't it? Like, where do I even start?
Yeah, what do they really want? But they break it down nicely. Basically 3 things.
Okay.
Who are you? Simple enough. What do you do now? Or what's your situation?
Mm-hmm.
And what relevant stuff have you done before? Your background.
And they give examples, right? Which
Yeah.
are super helpful for beginners.
Yes, very clear, simple examples. Like James says something like, my name is James, I'm 28, I live in London. Basic info.
Right.
Then adds, I've worked in customer service for 5 years. I like helping people and solving problems.
Okay, short, clear, work-related. And Erica.
Similar structure. My name is Erica. I am a teacher. I've been teaching English for 7 years. I enjoy working with students. You see, simple language.
Very direct. And the key thing James and Erica stress is,
Focus on your work and your strengths in this answer. Keep it professional.
got it. Not your hobbies necessarily, unless they're relevant somehow.
Probably not the time, yeah.
And it's not just what you say, is it? They talk about how you say it too.
Oh, definitely. Speak slowly enough to be clear.
Especially important if you're nervous or in a second language.
Absolutely. And smile. It makes a difference. Shows warmth.
And make eye contact. Shows you're engaged, confident.
Exactly. These nonverbal cues are really powerful.
Okay, so you've introduced yourself. What's next? Usually something about your past jobs.
Yeah, questions like, what was your last job? Or tell me about your experience.
So how do James and Erica suggest tackling these?
They have a nice clean structure. Start with the job title.
Okay.
Say how long you were there.
Right. Duration.
And then describe your main task. What did you actually do?
Simple enough. And they have examples for this too.
Yep. James again. I worked as a cashier grocery store for 2 years.
Title, place, duration.
Then tasks.
Yeah.
I helped customers, handled money, kept the store clean.
Got it. And Erica.
I worked as an office assistant. Title. I answered phones, scheduled meetings, helped the manager. Tasks.
It's a really clear formula. Job, time, tasks. Easy to remember.
And they make a really good point. Keep the language simple
Yes.
and use the past tense for old jobs. I worked, I answered, I helped. Sounds basic, but it's important grammar.
Crucial to get right. Okay, so experience covered. Then they'll probably ask about your good points, right? What are your strengths?
Exactly. Which, as James and Erica explained, just means, what are you good at? Simple as that.
What examples do they give for strengths? Things employers like.
Yeah, common ones, like being hardworking,
Good one.
a team player, that's always valued,
Mm.
being a fast learner, or paying attention to details.
Okay, those are good key words, but you can't just list them, can you?
No, exactly. You need to put them in a sentence. James and Erica show how. Like, I am very hardworking. I always do my best.
Simple, direct.
Or, I enjoy working with others. I am a good team player. Again, easy to say and understand.
And they advise picking just a few.
Yeah, 2 or 3 is good. And importantly, pick strengths that actually match the job you're going for.
Right. Tailor it. Makes you look like you've thought about the role.
Precisely. Shows relevance. Now, the flip side. The one people often dread.
What are your weaknesses? The tricky one.
Definitely tricky. James and Erica acknowledge that. It means, what are you not so good at?
So what's the secret here? You have to be honest, but
But positive. That's the key advice James and Erica give. Be honest, yes, but always talk about how you're working on it, how you're trying to improve.
that's so important, isn't it? It shows you're self-aware and proactive.
Exactly. It turns a negative into a kind of positive, showing growth.
Do they give examples of how to phrase that?
They do. Good ones. Like, sometimes I get nervous when I speak in front of many people. That's the weakness.
Okay. Honest.
But I am practicing and getting better. That's the improvement part.
Right. Or the other one.
I used to have trouble managing my time. Past tense, see? Now I use a planner and make schedules. Solution.
Those are great examples. Identifies a weakness, but focuses on the action you're taking.
Exactly. Shows you're not just ignoring it, you're tackling it.
Okay, that's handled. What about why you want this specific job? They always ask that, don't they?
Almost always. Why do you want this job? And James and Erica see this as a real opportunity
Opportunity for what?
to show genuine interest. Not just any job, but this job, this company.
So avoid generic answers. What kinds of reasons work well?
Things like you really like what the company does or stands for,
Okay.
or you want to grow your skills in this particular area, and this job offers that.
Makes sense.
Or you just believe you can learn a lot there and really contribute.
And again, I bet they have examples.
Of course.
Yeah.
Like, I want this job because I enjoy helping people. Connects to your motivation. Your company is known for great customer service. Shows you know something about them.
Nice link. Another one.
I want to grow my skills in marketing. That's your goal. And I think your company is a great place to do that. It connects your goal to them.
So it's about connecting your interests or goals to something specific about the job or company.
Exactly. And the overall advice is be honest, be clear, and keep it positive. Show enthusiasm.
Got it. Okay, nearing the end of the interview, they usually ask, do you have any questions for us?
Ah, yes. And what you say here matters.
James and Erica say it's important to ask something, really.
Definitely. Asking questions shows you're really interested. You've been listening, thinking, you're engaged.
What are some good, safe questions to ask?
They suggest things like, what does a normal day look like in this job? Shows you're thinking, practically.
Good one.
Or, what kind of training will I get? Shows interest in development.
Uh-huh.
What are the next steps in the process? Always useful to know.
Yeah, practical.
And Erica adds a good one. Can you tell me more about the team I will work with? Shows you're thinking about fitting in.
These are all great. They show you're thinking beyond just getting the offer. And the big don't.
Don't say no, I don't have any questions. Big mistake.
Comes across as uninterested, maybe?
Exactly. Just prepare one or two thoughtful questions. That's usually enough.
Okay. Now, we've talked a lot about what to say,
Mm-hmm.
but James and Erica also mentioned something else, something nonverbal.
Yes. Body language and confidence. Super important.
They have that great line, your body speaks even if your mouth doesn't.
It really does.
Yeah.
How you hold yourself, your expressions,
Mhm.
it sends messages.
So, what are their specific tips for showing confidence through body language?
Sit up straight. Sounds basic, but it projects alertness.
Okay.
Smile. A natural smile, of course. Makes you seem approachable.
Right.
Look at the person interviewing you. Make that eye contact.
Shows engagement.
And don't cross your arms. It can look defensive or closed off.
Good tips. Simple things that can make a real difference. And it's not just posture, right? It's also about your voice.
Yeah, how you speak matters too. Speak clearly
Mm-hmm.
and try not to speak too fast. Nerves can make you rush, so be mindful of your pace.
Good advice. And they acknowledge that feeling nervous is normal.
Totally normal. They suggest just taking a deep breath if you feel overwhelmed. Pause for a second.
And the best way to feel less nervous overall.
Practice. Practicing your answers beforehand really helps build confidence. You feel more prepared.
Absolutely. Practice makes, well, not perfect maybe, but definitely more comfortable.
For sure.
Okay, so let's just quickly recap this deep dive, drawing on James and Erica's excellent advice from the IELTS podcast for you beginner English learners.
We've hit on a lot. Making that crucial first impression, being on time, dressing well, being friendly.
Right. Then tackling common questions like, tell me about yourself, focusing on work and strengths.
Describing your experience clearly. Job, time, tasks. Using the past tense.
Talking about your strengths. Picking relevant ones. Putting them in simple sentences.
Handling the weakness question honestly but positively. Focusing on improvement.
Explaining why you want this job. Linking your interest to the company or role.
And remembering to ask one or two good questions at the end to show you're keen.
Plus, remembering your body language. Sit tall, smile, make eye contact, speak clearly.
It's a lot, but it's all manageable steps.
And remember, this all comes from a podcast designed for learners. James and Erica make it really accessible.
Their clear speech and simple examples are perfect if you're building confidence in English interviews.
So here's a final thought for you to take away. Considering everything we've covered,
All those tips and structures.
which one feels like the most important for you to work on right now?
Maybe it's crafting that tell me about yourself answer. Or perhaps thinking about your strengths.
Or maybe just practicing saying your answers out loud to get comfortable. Or picking out those questions to ask.
Yeah, just picking one thing to focus on first can make it feel less overwhelming.
Even just thinking through how you'd answer in a specific situation for a job you might like. That mental rehearsal builds confidence too.
Absolutely. Every little bit of practice helps.
Yeah.
So we really hope this helps you feel more prepared.
Best of luck with your interviews.